Team of the Year.
Hey everyone, it's Gara here, and I'm delighted to be joined today by Republic of Ireland footballers Lucy Quinn and Ruesha Littlejohn to chat about the EA Sports FC 24 Team of the Year. This is the first ever EA Sports FC Team of the Year, and not only that, but it's the first time we're having women's football being introduced to the Team of the Year picks. This is a monumental moment and we're here to celebrate that today. No other World Football Award brings fans and player voices together more than EA Sports FC. And this year, players and fans get a chance to decide who's going to be the world's best 11. There are two lists of nominees to choose from, featuring elite players from men and women's football across the globe. These have been nominated by EA Sports based on their real-world performances in 2023. So now, myself, Lucy and Ruesha have to come together to pick our World 11. Will there be arguments? More than likely, but that's what we're here to debate today. Girls, are you ready?
Let's do it. Let's go.
Alright, so I won the coin toss this time. I'm going to be first pick for the Women's Team of the Year. So, going straight from goalkeeper. A pretty easy choice for me. I don't think there's much options past this. Earps is going to be my choice for goalkeeper. Most clean sheets in the Women's Super League last season, so I think it's pretty obvious for me. What do you guys think?
I can't argue with that one.
Yeah, can't really argue.
Alright, so Earps is going to be our first choice for the Women's Team of the Year. Okay, so moving on to defenders. You guys get to pick first. Who's your first choice?
So another no-brainer for me. I've had to go with Katie McCabe.
Love that, love that.
Obviously, a little bit of bias there. Very lucky to be a teammate. But yeah, just what she's done in 2023, club level, international level, the summer that we had. It pains me to say that she's much, much better than me and she has to be in there.
She's locked in. Okay, so McCabe is going to be our first defender for the Women's Team of the Year. Next pick is with me, and my next pick has to be Wendy Renard. Unbelievable centre back. For club and country, she is a staple player.
I was thinking Paredes for Spain. She's won the World Cup. She won the World Cup there. There was a lot of noise around the Spanish team with what was going on.
You know what? I'll allow it to slide this one time, all right? One time I'll allow this, all right? We're going to put Paredes in beside McCabe for our second pick for the Women's Team of the Year. Defenders, you guys get the next choice.
Yeah, so again, and for me it was another Spanish player, Mapi Leon.
All right, so Leon is going to be our next pick for the Women's Team of the Year. Last defender falls on me. It has to be Rolfo. We're going to lock in Rolfo for our last defender in the Women's Team of the Year. So moving on to midfielders, you guys get to pick first. Who are we picking and why?
I think we are going to go with Kira Walsh.
Yeah.
Defensive midfield. I think there's no one quite like her right now.
Going with Kira Walsh.
All right, we're going to lock in Kira Walsh for our first midfielder pick. I get the next pick, and to be honest with you, I don't see anybody arguing this. I think this person's going to be in everyone's Women's Team of the Year. No real question. Bon Mati. Look, voted UEFA Women's Player of the Year. What can she do for club and country?
Can't argue with it.
No arguments at all, so we're locking in?
Yep, locked in.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna lock in Bon Mati for our next pick for the Women's Team of the Year. Okay, so there is one more midfielder to go. You guys get the last pick. What are we thinking?
What are we thinking?
I'm thinking, I don't know what you're going to say about this, but I'm thinking Caroline Weir.
Okay, Caroline Weir is going to be our last decision for a midfielder for the Women's Team of the Year. Next up, we have attackers. For me, this one person, one of the best wingers in women's football, has to be Graham Hansen. What do you guys think about this?
I'd argue Lauren Hemp, to be fair.
I wouldn't argue with you. I would totally agree with that. I think she's so direct.
Sorry, guys. I feel like we're falling out here, by the way. I'm sorry, guys.
No offense taken.
I'm going to have to lock in. We're going to have to lock in. All right. First attacker is going to be Hansen. So, next up is you. What are we thinking? Sam Kerr. Okay, so we're locking in Sam?
Lock her in.
All right, so Sam Kerr is going to be our next choice as an attacker for the Women's Team of the Year. I get the last pick. You aren't going to agree with me. I don't think you are, but I have to put my bias forward. I'm a Man City fan, so my last forward is going to be absolute baller, Chloe Kelly.
I see why you want to do it.
Here we go.
I see. Could I argue that Rachel Daly could then go out on a wing and play? Because she plays right back.
You could do that. You could. All right, you know what? I'll allow it. You know what? I took the last pick, so I'll happily put my Man City bias aside for a minute. So, Rachel Daly is your pick That's what you want to go with?
Rach Daly, RD9, lock her in.
All right. All right, so our last pick for the female team of the year will be Rachel Daly. EA Sports FC Team of the Year has arrived and will be decided by you, the fans. Only 11 players will make the world's best team, so make sure to cast your vote by January 14th to have your say. To learn more about the Team of the Year and cast your vote, head over to ea.com/TOTY.